Station, Texas. A late season top 25 matchup on hand with a couple of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. Coach mentioned that consistency has been the biggest reason for this climb right now during this stretch of the season, where they've been able to stack some wins on top of each other. He said, our guys were too up and down early in this season, but right now they are putting together consistent play each and every down, each and every game. He said, if we can lock in and end this season this way, we are a team that will be in contention for a college football playoff spot. They're going to rely on their home fans to get them motivated and rocking here today. Let's see if it plays out here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. In traffic, it's Matthews. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
Wants to throw one first. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense has it. They're on the move. Speeding down the left side. He is in and takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Aggie. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quick give, it's Bishop. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
That's a third down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So third down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to...
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
To start for this offense. Reed. Looking downfield. Out wide right, it's Owens. Touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6. Up with a PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Hits inside, it's Bishop. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Bishop. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Caught behind the line. It's Morrow. Got him right there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
And they are looking for a ball. 19. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Right side, it's Morrow. Turning it on! He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now, it's all through the air.
New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
But you got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field. Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Here's Reed to throw. Under pressure. A strike downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Running inside. It's Morrow. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Morrow. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts...
Snags it and he's open. 10. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Aggie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. will just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Bishop. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Might as well run him again. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Vols are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out wide right, it's Bishop. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Maybe a crease. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Using his legs, it's Gordon. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Powers inside. He's got 67 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense does the work itself with the pick six. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Staley.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And the Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick give. It's Bishop. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
Play action on first down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Selling the fake. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking for space. It's Owens. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Reed throws for the tight end. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Breaks into the open at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown balls.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing Reed. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Drops back, it's Reed. And they can't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Out wide left, it's Morrow. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. First play of this drive. Between the hashes, it's Jackson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The hurry-up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Using his feet. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Fresh set of downs going up top. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They boot it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Reed stands in and takes the hit. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 8 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Cardinals on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll open the second half with a run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Reed to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Left side, it's Johnson. Makes the catch, and he's free. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
And the Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Morrow. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
On the direct snap, it's Owens. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And he puts through the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Staley. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them in college. That was a thing.
Open space in the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
2nd and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Reed throws to the tight end. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Snags it, and there's running room. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Morrow. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the move. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Throwing Reed. He's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football.
Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points. This big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Sells the run, looking to pass. Going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
2nd down, going to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Staley. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Vols moving quickly to the line. Drops back on 1st down. Rush right in his face. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Sells to fake. Looking to the big tight end. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On target over the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes a shot at the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off play action. That pass is incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Lost to throw again. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on 4th down. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Runs through a man. He might have some space. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. From the red zone, looking for a space. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Right side, it's Matthews. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Out wide right, it's Morrill. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrill. Taken down.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Owens. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. To the ground, he's got it again. He's loose down the left side. At the 30. Inside and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown Aggies. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So here is the Tennessee offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The fake wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. down the field. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. The Volunteers have this offense rolling.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And after that last completion left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down. How will they attack? Got enough space. Touchdown, Vols! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Got him on the RPO. There he goes. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line, just need to get one first down. And Palmer, they could run it, they could play it safe, but they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something that all 11 guys know in the back of their hand. They go out and get the execution needed to win this game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just feeds the running back. To the 15. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
And I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And the Vols have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's looking at this as a free play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At midfield, he's got room. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Looking for a deep man. So close to a huge gain there, but he makes the catch out of... It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. This time it's complete. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw one first. Look out. Right side, it's Jackson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.